We are so propagandized that people have to go all the way back to Jim Crow, segregation, all the way back to like, Hitler and all of this other stuff in order to be able to understand the perilous times that we are in, when really you just have to go to the 90s. And I think that there is a reason for that. Once you recognize that we are all on the backs of the same bird flying high, you will realize that this is very war on drugs tea. This is very the surveillance of women's bodies. Huge thing during the war on drugs. We don't talk a lot about how Black women were incessantly accused of having drugs in their system, drugs in their babies, and or around drugs, because there were policies and laws that some of them are still in effect today that policed women so deeply that when a Black woman would go to a hospital, they could assume that she was on drugs, haul her off to jail, take her children, essentially just steal her freedom and all of her opportunities with little to no retribution. Like it just was a thing. But also, nobody remembers those raids. They look like what we see now. They look like what we see now. And I think that a lot of people, their anger for the election has people kind of like in the Spider-Man costume pointing back and forth at who is to blame, when the reality is you have to be able to recognize that this is a repeated pattern because the system never changed.